Welcome to episode 17 of Afternoon at the Movies, a series of podcasts devoted to letting you know what's available at your local library. My name is Joe, and with me is
DauVeen,
and we both work for the Charles County Public Library. This month we're doing a movie that was kind of under the radar called The Big Sick, starring Kumail Nanjiani and Zoe Kazan. The movie is based on actual events that took place between Kumail and his wife Emily, played by Zoe Kazan. Kumail comes from a Pakistani family that's very traditional. They're all living in Chicago. And his parents believe in arranged marriages. He is trying to be a stand-up comic, which they don't approve of, and they are trying to set him up with someone to marry. There are some family dinner scenes. And
these dinner scenes are comical to me because every week Kumail goes to his family's home, his parents' home, for dinner, and his brother's there with his wife and the mom and the dad. And as they're eating dinner, the doorbell rings and the mom says, "Oh, who could that be?" And it's a Pakistani girl who comes in with her picture and like a short bio of herself.
It's like a job interview.
And they have like this awkward dinner. And then
this is a routine
thing.
It
happens like every month or so.
I didn't know someone would come knocking at the door today.
Look who dropped by.
But it's all been prearranged.
Yes.
Kumail is trying to indulge his parents with these setups, but in the meantime, during one of his stand-up routines, he happens to meet an audience member named Emily.
She is a white, non-Muslim woman.
Yes.
Not only is he not dating a Pakistani woman, she's a white woman.
And despite the fact that they, at the beginning, each tell one another that they're really not looking for a relationship, they continue to see each other and eventually fall in love. Emily keeps asking to meet his parents, and he keeps putting her off, not coming clean that he really can't commit to her and the relationship because he doesn't want to upset his parents. When she discovers why he has not been telling his parents of her existence, she breaks things off. A certain amount of time elapses, and out of the blue he gets a phone call from one of Emily's friends saying she's in the hospital and there's nobody available to check on her. Could he please go and drop in?
And when he gets there, it's very dramatic. Emily is very, very sick.
She's not happy to see him.
The doctor comes up to Kumail and is like, her situation is very grave. We have to put her in an induced coma. They're like, you have to sign for this. And he's like, because he didn't know what to do. But he does sign. They put her in the induced coma. And then her parents come into town.
We won't give any more away about the plot, but needless to say, seeing Emily again forces Kumail to confront his feelings, and he has to make some decisions. And if she recovers, do I try to start up the relationship again? If I do, my parents will disown me. It's very dramatic, but it's also very funny.
Yes. You'll laugh, you'll cry. I teared up a little bit. But I like the film because it gives a positive, realistic portrayal of a Muslim family.
Yes.
They're not terrorists. They're a nuclear family, but this is their culture. Kumail struggles with this because he is an American Pakistani man and he does not want an arranged marriage. But if he doesn't go that route, his family could disown him. So he did struggle with that and struggle with his feelings.
And he is very devoted to his family members, if not so much their beliefs. I was very impressed with the dialogue. It's very realistic.
Yes.
And right up to the end, I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out.
Yes.
I really liked that. It wasn't your typical Hollywood finish. So
a good grown-up movie to watch. It has good dialogue. It has a good plot. You don't know what's going to happen. It's not like a sappy romantic comedy.
Yes.
It's rich. I would describe it as that.
Yes, that's a good adjective for it.
Thank you. I also would recommend, if you check out the DVD, to look at the extras because they give a background of the real life events.
You get to meet the real Emily.
And you get to meet the actors who played each person in the movie. And that was very interesting for me.
So 2 big endorsements for this movie. I think it's one of the best movies I've seen in a long time. We both highly recommend it. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time.